What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Cuts Entertainment Report podcast. And today we have a real special guest in the building. Listen, this is an international globetrotting DJ. Listen, this is a producer. This is a master remixer. He's coming out of the camp of Black Chiney. You know who we have in the building today? We have Willy Chin in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
Wagwan, Muscle, Wagwan.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so very much for coming to the show today.
Yeah, man. Enough respect, dog. You know.
I mean, yeah, man. Definitely see you doing a lot of stuff online and stuff like that. So I said, you know what? I have to reach out to brother Willy Chin.
Man, respect, man.
Yeah.
Always here to help. You know.
Yeah, definitely. So how is what? Let's get through this part here and then we'll get to the fun. How's the quarantine? How is the quarantine treating you right now?
Quarantine is good. You know, a lot of family time. A lot of rest. Actually, no. I actually been busier since the quarantine started.
Okay.
Like we're gonna talk about it, but these tutorials I've been putting out. Actually been working on soundboypro.com. We're gonna talk about that further. But like I've been doing that, dedicating my time to that. So I've actually been way more busier than traveling and touring. Yeah.
And I guess a lot of these projects, they were on your mind for a while now. It's just now you're getting to implement all of them.
Yeah, I actually started Soundboy Pro before Trinidad Carnival, but now I have way more time to dedicate to it. So
yeah.
So I'm grateful for that. I just need some money now for coming in.
But you understand the name of the game. Content will lead you down that rabbit hole to wherever you need to go. You understand? You know what I mean? Now, what's the number one thing quarantine has taught you about yourself?
Man, number one thing, nothing really. Like I just been doing the same thing, just the more of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like less Netflix and more Ableton. You know what I mean? More Premiere.
keep producing, keep busy, keep staying active. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's what DJs need to do. They need to stay active, whether you're in the club or not. And that's what you're gonna do.
And it's balance as well, too. Home balance as well, because I'm here with the wife and the child, and you have to balance the two. You know, like I'm here locked up in the studio for the whole weekend. My wife's like, "Yo, you gotta surface." You know what I mean? You gotta play with the kid, put her to bed, beat her, like balance. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know, so every couple of days, you know, like I binge work and then take a day or two off and then go back in, or every now and then take a break. You know, put the baby to bed and then come back.
But that makes sense because remember, you're somebody that's constantly on the road. So clearly there's no real balance. It's whatever you could get in, you just get in. Because there's no way you could balance what you do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And then there's some people that travel way more than me and way less. And it's just a balance of life, you know?
Yeah. Whatever works for you and your family, that's how you balance it right there.
Yeah.
As a DJ, when do you think we're actually going to get back to the regular cycle of big clubs, big ships, outside events, fetes, and all these stuff here?
Hopefully by next year's summer. Hopefully.
And you're being okay. So in your mind, you've already written off summer 2020 right now.
Yeah, this is done already. This whole year is done already.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, and then if my president opened up the gates before it's supposed to open up, you don't know what's going to happen. You know, it could work in its favor or it could work against it.
Yeah,
which we don't know. Well,
yeah,
you know, we have an idea what's going to happen, but we don't know. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that will prolong everything as well.
So you're saying summer 2021, and
that's
at best right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. And where were you when you really got hold of and started to notice that this pandemic was really taking over? I know you travel a lot, so where exactly were you?
No, I was actually here in Miami. Like only like January, February is kind of a slow months. So I just kind of actually like since December is so crazy, I normally take off January just to spend some family time and thing, and then February was light for me, and then March was supposed to pick back up. And never pick, like cancel. And I'm like, all right, cool. We'll just wait till the storm ends. You know what I mean?
Hunker down and make it happen.
Yeah.
Wow. Because I know you did Trinidad Carnival this year.
Yeah, I did Trinidad Carnival.
And Trinidad Carnival finished mid-February.
And
it was just a couple weeks after that is where everything just started to really dominate.
Yeah, and my wife is actually Canadian. So she was in Canada. And I was like, yo, and I was here with the baby.
Yeah.
I was taking care of the kid, and she was like, I was like, yo, if you're coming, you need to come now, because
Yeah.
either you gonna get stuck there, or let me know if me for come up there. So, you know, so I was like, yo, figure it out. And the day she came, they
Yeah.
closed the borders the next day.
Crazy.
And like,
No.
wow.
So then now everybody's hunkered down together. She's there with you until all this gets over, and then come back
Yeah.
and do what you're doing. I get that there. It's crazy, but what are we gonna do? And hopefully, as you said, by 2021, we get back into swings and make it happen.
For sure.
Let's get into some of the Willy Chin history now.
All right, let me know.
Music.
What you know. Let me know what you know. I get scared.
Never scared. The internet's an interesting place, but you never know.
Yeah.
Music. When did you know you were interested in music in general?
Man, because like I've been doing this since I was 13.
Okay.
So Supa Dups, I know you're probably heard of him. That's my first cousin.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him? Yeah. Well, that's Supa Dups, him start Black China.
Yeah.
But I'm super producer, all of that, the good stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we used to share the same house, you know. My mother used to take care of my thing, so he used to always practice with his. He used to play on a radio station in Power 96 here in my Florida.
Yeah.
Practice. He used to ask me to record his sets when he played on the air, so I used to record it. And then I used to be fascinated with equipment.
Yeah. Okay.
So I used to, so when I'm gone, I'm there plugging up and messing around. My first record was Bobby Brown, No Humping Around.
Yeah.
Don't give me that record.
Okay.
Yeah, so around 11, 12, you know, around there.
Okay, so it's from back then. You seen Dups playing music from back then also.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he's the one that really sparked your interest. You said something to me just now that you got fascinated with equipment. Would you say you're a DJ that's a techie or a techie that's a DJ?
Man, I tech nothing still. But technology, but as far as Black China goes too, technology has been part of Black China as well, you know.
Yeah.
As far as Serato, we made that popular. We weren't the first to use it, but we really made it popular in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Serato, like using a laptop in general, even our remixes and stuff. Laptop, we used to start with acid and things, so more intricate remixes and more technical things. So we just stayed with it, you know.
Yeah. So you would say technology is a strong part of what you do?
For sure. I think it works hand in hand.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Once we left the turntable and CD players, we just went to a completely different stratosphere where anything goes.
Well, Black China actually bypassed CDs. We just went straight from record to laptop.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just bypassed CDs completely.
Yeah.
And we used to carry records and the laptop, like do the set with records and then do a piece of it with a laptop.
Yeah.
And then, because back then it was Final Scratch.
Yes.
And it wasn't that stable. It wasn't that stable.
Yeah. They had that was Itch also?
Itch came after. Itch was like the first introduction of the controller.
Yeah.
So after Itch with the controller,
Yeah. Okay, so then you said you got interested in music through Dups. So were you there from the beginning of Black China or when Dups was playing Poison Dart?
I've been there since the beginning of Dups' entire career.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Yeah.
So since Rhythm Style, Poison Dart, come all the way up.
Yeah.
Black China.
He used to play a song before Poison Dart?
Yeah, called Rhythm Style.
No idea.
Yeah. And he used to be Supa Dups as well before that too, playing in clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You learned. Okay, so then founding members of Black China. So then let's get into the Black China story here. What was the whole reason behind Black China? What was it that you guys were trying to accomplish with that brand there?
That was just by buck up, by chance. It was just a mix CD to pay a phone bill.
Yeah.
You know? And by chance it just got viral.
Yeah.
It just got viral like a TikTok video or something, you know what I
mean? Before the internet.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah. And this was from Miami, you guys made. And when did you guys really see it start to bubble up and say, okay, we have something here?
Yeah, that's about, I think, like 2000-ish, 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, 99, 2000. I think that's when it really catch fire.
Yeah. And what was your role in Black Chiney at that time there?
Mine was just remixes and things, just remixes, and I wasn't even traveling on the road yet. Yeah, I was still going high school and things, so I could even travel. So, so yeah, so my role was just input on new music and remixes and stuff.
Yeah, because I remember from Jump seeing Bobby and Dups.
Yeah,
that's why I remember out front. And then after a while, when Dups started to go more into production, it would be I would see you and Walshy really, or you and Bobby on the road.
Yeah. So we did shut down the road. Yeah, me and Walshy tore enough together, and then what happened was, since a lot of people used to seeing Supa, Dups, and Bobby, they had to split up. I was like, all right, Bobby go with Willy and Dups to go with Walshy.
Got you.
And then when they get used to the faces, or the send us, I mean, Walshy just have to just bond down the dance and make sure they forget about Dups and Bobby. You know?
Yeah, because you guys were bringing a different energy. You guys were like the new kids on the song at that time. So your energy. What were some of the highlights of some of the dances that you and Walshy had played that time there?
Man, it's just the fan love is a lot. It was a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Like you see like people in the front of the stage and like, Willy Chin, oh, like, whoa! Like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, all right, cool, you know? Like, all right, I'm a regular person too. But like, it's crazy how the music affect them, and the traveling for sure. Like, I was like, man, I did a lifetime worth of traveling.
Where are some of the places you guys been?
Italy, Germany, Japan, Switzerland, like almost all the English-speaking Caribbean islands, some of the French ones, East Coast, West Coast, you know, Canada for sure.
Yeah.
Up in, you know, Toronto, Montreal, Edmonton, Ottawa, Saskatoon. Now, like, we just touch some places, you know?
Yeah.
Like, even when I go to Europe, we're playing in, all I see trees around. It's like a forest inside the middle of, I don't even know. There's no light, nothing. You're driving down a dark road.
Yeah.
And there's trees and nobody speak English, but they're jamming to reggae music. And I'm like, yo, this is amazing.
Crazy. And what was your first experience actually traveling and seeing something that weird? A memory sticks in your mind where, holy smokes, this is mad.
Man, the first Europe tour was crazy. The first Europe tour, me and Walshy, like, all right, in Miami, we were only playing like for 45 minutes tops, maybe an hour.
Yeah.
We're not just bonfire set. In Europe, I don't know, like, you have to get your money's worth. They're paying big money. you have to get them the money's worth. Like, we ended up playing like 3-hour sets, 4-hour sets. Yeah.
Wow.
I think we broke it bad for them. Like, we just ended up boom. And we never know about PS sometimes. Like, so it's like 3 hours of straight fire. Yeah. And like that really set, I think that set a trend to the rest of Europe tour, you know, like the first show, and it just fueled the rest of the shows. Yeah.
Europe was a big one. Where haven't you been, or Black Chiney been?
Where haven't I been that Black Chiney has been?
No, where haven't either you or Black Chiney been yet that you really want to go, or just haven't been?
Man, like Australia, haven't been. Yeah.
Haven't been to Australia yet?
No, not yet. No.
I thought that would be somewhere where you guys would have been.
Nah. Maybe because they don't on that thing, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe don't on that. But yeah, like Australia. I actually like traveling, but like to like new places, you know. So sometimes like Black Chiney, they've been to places that no other sound's been before.
Yeah.
Don't ask me which ones, because I can't remember all of them. But
give me 1 and 2 of them.
Yeah, 1 and 2 of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's been a great experience. I can't lie.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. And if you were to describe your style, because I know you're a genre bender when it comes to music, how would you describe your style as a DJ and as a remixer and producer?
Just a genre bender, but just music from anywhere.
Yeah.
Just put it in a pot, mix up and blend up. That's what they call it. Yeah, that's what I call it. Mix up and blend up. They come in
That's
like
your
a black woman and a Chinese man,
yeah.
mix up and blend up, and they make me.
And that's your
And that's it.
style of playing.
That's my style of playing, yeah.
Yeah. Nah, man, because I remember, especially again, before you're actually on the road, I remember hearing the Willy remix in the CDs, that quick sample there. You go, oh, okay, this man is coming around now. And if you notice, this is what he's doing here. He's actually producing the Entertainment Report podcast on the other side of the camera. This guy's amazing.
It's supposed to look natural. It's supposed to look natural. It's supposed to look natural, you know? Like, you know? Oh, yeah.
Wild, bro. Wild. It's like, okay, let's talk about your Soundboard Pro here. Something that you're doing right now during the quarantine. How did that even come around before you? Because you said you started it before.
Yeah, no, like, well, I don't know. It's just me just following trends or following how things are going, you know. But I decided to create a class, you know, like even me too. I was going out there searching for knowledge. YouTube University. I'm searching for it, learning new things. I'm like, yo, I could teach the things, you know.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of friends that actually call me on a regular, like, yo, how you do this? And like, oh man, this and that. How you do this? I'm like, you know what? Let me just make a tutorial and just just go watch the video. And that's because a lot of them asking the same exact questions over and over and over.
Yeah. But that's usually how an idea is sparked, when a couple people ask or you're trying to do something. And it's like, hold on, you know what? If everybody wants to know this, clearly there's more people that's not asking. Well, I'm going to put this out right here. You know what I mean?
For sure. And it's useful knowledge. A lot of people been trying to crack the blockchain code forever, you know?
Yeah.
And that's like 20 years in, they still haven't cracked it. So I might as well give it away for a small price. You know what I mean?
And what is the blockchain code? Why have you guys stood out for so long in the first place?
Maybe staying on the edge of music, staying on the edge of technology, the edge of cultures. Just being aware of the surroundings of the world, you know. It's not just Miami, it's not just Africa, it's not just Toronto, it's the world, you know. And a lot of these a lot of types of music are similar and they could blend together as well. So we might grab something big hit in Africa and somebody in Toronto don't know about it. You remix that, it just sounds fresh.
Yeah, you're right.
It's already a hit somewhere else, you know.
You're 100% right.
Yeah, and like even nowadays too, in in the future where we're in now, everything is mixed up. There's no real defined soca, reggae, hip hop, Afro beats. All of it's the same thing right now. The only thing that's different is the artist on there.
Yeah,
the accent.
you're right. That's
it.
what it is, and that's what I've been telling people. I've told somebody last year, or even year before, I said, listen, anybody who figures out how to put together the perfect event with the top hip hop DJ, a top R&B DJ, a top soca DJ, top 40 DJ, all in one place is going to win. You know what I mean? Because we usually have like I could only speak from a Toronto standpoint. Usually you'd have a soca fete, a reggae dance, a hip hop concert, but you generally don't find them, like, I mean, authentically mixed together. You'll get a 10% here, a 20% here, but not a 25%, 25%, 25 to make 100. No.
Yeah, I think that could work in Toronto though, because you guys are in tune to everyone's culture as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I don't like many places they're ignorant to it. You know, so like that's the only difference. I think Toronto, like certain places, they would accept a party like that or an event like that.
Yeah.
Outside of that, they'll probably be like, "Oh man, that's too weird for me." Probably like a couple generations to get it.
Yeah.
To reach in. They're like, "All right, you started now," and I'm like, "Okay, I could dig it."
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. You're 100% right about that. Talking about Toronto, where's some of your favorite places to play in the world?
Yeah, Toronto.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You know, Jamaica, Europe, the entire Europe scene is crazy. Japan. Japan just different. I don't understand. They don't speak any English, but them understand patois.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like legit, you can't tell them say them not speak no patois either. Yo, understand every part. But man, everywhere, everybody that asks me this question, I don't know how to answer it.
Yeah.
everywhere has it's like a gem about it, right?
Yeah.
And you just take it, Belize,
Mm-hmm.
crazy, Virgin Islands,
Mm-hmm.
everywhere. I can't pick one.
Okay. Okay. So
I
let's
have
flip it on you. Let me
Yeah,
flip it
can't
on
pick
you.
one.
Where has been the okay? Not even
My
that's
least
not
favorite.
fair. Or not- okay, let's
Nah,
go
nah,
there.
nah,
Okay, what has been the least favorable experience you've had on stage while DJing? Let's go with that.
Honest, man, least man. Actually, this one is memorable.
Yeah.
One time in Amsterdam,
Hmm.
me and Walshy playing,
Hmm.
and this is Final Scratch 2.
Yeah.
It was just a big box. They started using Firewire, but it
Yeah.
wasn't stable as the USB.
Hmm.
And while the crowd is singing out, we drop the music.
Yeah.
The box chipped out. So
Mm.
I had to go like this to Walshy. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
While I'm doing that, I'm going in my bag,
Hmm.
grabbing the USB version of Final Scratch, and I'm like this, plugging in, switching cables, plug
Yeah.
up, and by the time I'm done, I'm like scratching the
Let's
next
go.
song, seamless. It's probably like 3 people backstage. They was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
that was amazing," and the crowd never even know. Like the day after, somebody saw, and was like, "Yo, that was crazy,"
Yeah.
and the crowd had no clue, no clue.
I guess learning to always have a backup when it comes to music and laptops and hard drives and stuff like you always need to make sure that okay, if this is down, I have some other way.
Yeah, or just don't freak out. You
Mhm.
know, like once you start freaking out, you're gonna stop talking, you're gonna start sweating and not thinking how to solve it.
Yeah.
Like couple dance well, I go in there, only one turntable working,
Hmm.
and then instant doubles, or you have to stop, or you just have to work with your MC at that point and
Yeah.
make it work. You just don't stop the music or stop it, be like, hey, we're having a few technical difficulties, bear with me.
Yeah.
So just let them know what's going on so you buy yourself time so
Mhm.
that'll break the crowd vibes, right?
That's true.
But just to adapt,
Mhm.
and don't give up, Don't make
Most.
no sweat beads scare you when the first buckle fly.
You understand. It's so wild. There was one experience that I seen that seemed super crazy, but again, you travel the world and was when Black Chiney, you guys were playing at the O2 Arena for Red Bull Culture Clash.
Oh yeah, that one's mad. That
Yeah,
was crazy.
talk to us about that one there.
That was we got invited by Wiz Khalifa, his management, because it's a Dups mix up in that world, and they know say my sound boy and thing.
Hmm.
So me and Dups had to orchestrate like 99% of the dub plates
Hmm.
for that.
Yeah.
Because they had no clue. They had a clue about dub plates and killing sounds.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, Wiz Khalifa did have enough speech, like wicked speech.
Yeah.
Yo, Pop Tart.
Mhm.
Yo, what? But yeah, like that was just a crazy experience. Just trying to hunt down the dubs.
Yeah.
Trying to I had to write the dubs, send the lyrics, then I had to go through management of the people
Yeah.
and like, yo, we can't say we're gonna kill somebody. We can't, certain things.
Wait, it was that serious?
Because it's a different culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really like, yo, why am I gonna
Yeah.
say I'm killing somebody? That could be
Yeah.
suicide from a career, right?
Yeah.
Career suicide.
But they just had to understand that this is how it's a competition and this is what you say in the competition to win.
Yeah. So you had to just explain it. And then we had to show them videos,
Mhm.
explain it to them, like, yo, it's different.
Yeah.
You have to show them the other clash what ASAP was in. I'm
Mhm.
like, yo, you don't want to flop like this, like go in there,
Yeah.
guns blazing,
Yeah. And who were some of the artists that you guys actually voiced for
Um,
Red Bull?
OT Genesis, Fat Joe, Shine,
Mhm.
Rick Ross, who else? A bunch. Mo, the Lean
Yeah.
On, Dead Prez. Dead Prez.
Yeah.
What else? That's the name of few,
Yeah. No, that's crazy. And even though I think that was 2016.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that was amazing, amazing, amazing. And when you look in
Yeah.
the crowd, all you see is a sea of people.
But that event you're talking about, which you're talking about hip hop, reggae, that is the event. That would
Yeah.
be the event for it.
Yeah. You know
'Cause
what?
that's every genre. Like that's funky house, that's hip hop, that's
Mhm.
reggae, and that's deep house. You know, like
Yeah.
or grime, whatever. You know, I don't remember what they had at the time, but that is the culture blending, the culture
Yeah.
clash.
Okay, that's essentially what that is right there.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like that would be the equivalent of what you were explaining earlier. That would
Mhm.
be.
Yeah, that's true. And I know some other things are another one where you see videos all the time would be like Uber Soca.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
was crazy.
Yeah.
And that's good for the Caribbean, you know, because even that's given a lot of shine for the small islands.
Yeah.
Because like we travel the circuit of small islands,
Mhm.
but like a lot of Trinidad is just on Trinidad soca.
Yeah.
But you see when the small islands come in and you're like a ding 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 ding, and those people start getting crazy. It's a different ball game. It's a different
Yeah.
ball game,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially
And
when a large crew take over. That's it.
Mhm.
That's it. It's problems.
Yeah.
Your ears and your eyes are like, yo, what's going on right now? What's this?
Because that's why I heard like a lot of the songs actually they launch from Uber Soca, like
For sure,
especially
for
from the
sure.
smaller islands, because all the
Yeah,
music here, like, hey, what's going on here? They see the action. Now
yeah.
they're
One
taking
song
it
is that
from off the
Pumpa.
ship.
Yeah, that Pumpa. She got a
Yeah.
juice. That for sure. That blew up after the cruise, you know.
Yeah.
And that song was big for VI
Yeah.
before the cruise, you know.
hmm But it's just now it blended amongst everybody, and then now
And
everybody else sees what's going on.
and then and you can see the artist work too, right?
hmm
You see them perform and like, yo, okay,
hmm
I understand now.
hmm
Because sometimes you know you live inside your box. You don't go outside. You don't leave your four corners. You know, you don't understand what's going on in the world. You know?
And it's so, and again, I was telling Walshy this the other day too. I totally, when I was speaking to you earlier, and I told you that we were interviewing some people in the not Iran, all over the place.
Yeah, Panama.
It's like, yeah, you don't understand how this is just under the surface. All you got to do is look there, and you'll see all of this is going on.
Yeah,
But we're just concerned with what's going on around here. If it's not popping around here, we don't care about it.
you don't care. You don't.
Yeah.
It's not even nothing.
It doesn't mean anything.
And it's crazy when you hear those songs playing. I'm like, yo, they got tunes. You know, like where to find this artist?
Yeah. Guys from Israel and stuff wheeling off. Like, what are you guys doing? I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
What's the hardest part about being Willy Chin?
Keeping up that standard.
Mhm.
You know, because like you don't want to get lazy. You set your brand up there. Like it might be easier to start a new brand and
Yeah.
water it down if you want to, but then
Mhm.
it's coming from the Black China brand, so I don't even want to water down that brand as well. So it's like, you
Yeah.
know what? I just have to hold up the standard.
Yeah.
Like before I drop the standard, I might as well just stop playing music or do something
Leave
else.
it alone.
You know what I mean? 'Cause that's how
Mhm.
much I love the brand as well.
Because you've seen it grow from zero to where it is right now,
Yeah.
internationally acclaimed brand.
Yeah, and it's spawning off bigger things, you know? It's spawning off the Walshy Fire, the Supa Dups, the Willy Chin on solar brands,
Mhm.
which is part of the bigger brand, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's big there. I'm
Mhm.
telling you, we used to sell CDs and DVDs in a mall. And it's like, you guys stopped putting out official Black Chinese CDs probably like 10 years ago or so.
Yeah, easy.
You know what I
Easy
mean?
10 years.
People, until we left the mall in like 3 years ago, until we left that mall 3 years ago, people would still, yo, you have a new Black Chinese? You have a new Black Chinese? You have a new Black Chinese? It was just that impactful.
Mhm.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? No,
And
that was
that's
crazy.
you just gotta be blessed for that, you know. Toronto, Canada in whole, like that was one of our biggest markets.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, we dropped the right amount of CDs
Yeah.
out there or what, you know. But they
Yeah.
embraced it. I think they embrace music as well, like us.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know, like the cultures, the understand it, the mix up. Because Toronto is a cultural place. You know what I mean? You drop in some Punjabi rhythms with some hip hop
Mhm.
and thing, and they're like, yo, what's that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That sounds good to me.
Mhm.
so all my friends could hang out and listen to the same mix.
You're right. You're 100%. That's how Toronto is, or Canada on a whole. You have everybody from everywhere in one place here. You know what I mean? What's on Willy Chin's playlist right now?
Which is playlist? Soundboypro.com. That's it. Right now, that's my playlist right now. Teaching the world tips and tricks right now. Honestly, so
Okay,
like I get good feedback from it, and it's been helping a lot of people. So I'm just going to continue that as well. Give them the little free gems until the class is ready.
Yeah. Okay. So then you plan on, this is really going to a full, like, I guess,
this is a full
class or whatever.
Yeah. This is a full master class. Ableton, Pro Tools, beat making, remixing, dub plates. Yeah, it works. Yeah.
Okay. And when should this be ready to go?
Man, I want to say like a good 3 to 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just based on if I could get all the content, what I listed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
are you very organized, or you are more technical? Which one are you?
I'm more technical. Organization, I'm just learning that now within the last 3 years of my life. It's more just like do it, and whatever happens, you know? Or just try a thing, try a thing. But this one is more planned out, though. This project is planned out properly.
So you say 3 to 6 months, Soundboy Pro, we should have something rolled out where you're going to be actually teaching all of those stuff above, I guess, in a real
what I might just launch a pre-launch with part of the course, at a discounted rate, and then add to it frequently. You know,
that makes sense, because I guess the pandemic allowed you to actually pivot into something else, even though it's still within your specialty. But you gotta, now I could train you, I could teach you what I know.
Yeah, so it actually worked out good, but it prematurely though, because I was like, yo, like I'm launching out these tutorials. I actually wanted to have the class ready before I started marketing it.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, let me just throw out a 1 tutorial. Let me see how it goes.
And now the response?
Yeah, the response is great. Great.
Yeah.
From everybody. They're like, yo, thank you. I was like, you're saving me money, you're saving me time. The content is easy to digest. You know, so try to simplify it as much as possible, easy to learn. I think I kind of go too fast sometimes, but that's what stop and rewind is for, you know.
It's not gonna be 100%. Everybody wants slow down. Pause.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, pause, and you go again.
Yeah. Wow, I try to talk as clearly as possible, you know, with my American accent.
Yeah.
The raw patois. Yeah, man. So all you do this now, you put this cable in this cable, and I saw it go. If it don't work, about a comment, about a DM me, try next thing.
Just leave it alone. Trust me, bro. It's I understand and trust. I've even learned some stuff from it.
Oh, nice.
The Soundboy Pro, yeah, man. It's a good thing to have out there. It's an amazing tool for DJs, upcoming DJs, established DJs. It doesn't matter where you are in your DJ career. Soundboy Pro, I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, it tripped me out. Like some of the things, like some artists are linking me and they're like, yo, the cable, what you do to this? And I'm like, I was like, damn, I would think you'd know that stuff.
Yeah. Even though to you it's so simple, because to me, when it came to before even an iRig, to me, I knew in my mind what you're supposed to do already. The three tip, it's
the tip ring sleeve.
Yeah. Plug that into your phone and off the race you go.
Yeah, but
I don't know why people didn't know it.
They don't know. They think the same the two ring is they don't.
You need the three.
They're not paying attention.
Yeah, you need the three.
So what's your background? What's your background? You know.
My thing is music first, but it was always electronics. I love sound system. I like hooking up a sound. It doesn't matter how big or how small.
So you've been sound engineer. You string up sound and tune it up.
Yeah. My gift, I tell my wife all the time, my gift are my ears. I know how things are supposed to sound, even if I don't know how to achieve the sound.
You know what it's supposed to sound
like.
I
know what it's supposed to sound like. And then when it gets there, I said, yes, that's the sound there. Man. I appreciate like even listening to like some of your remixes. The big parts are cool, but you see those little intricate 1 second things placed right at the right place.
Yeah.
That 99% of people won't get.
Not gonna hear.
Those are the stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the stuff I like.
All right,
you know what I mean? Talking about remixes. What are your top 3 remixes that you've ever produced?
Man, the ones I like, there's
Yeah.
one Squeeze Our Breasts.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of our popular remixes, but I put sound effects. Squeeze out, let the middle of like I put in sound effects and meow. Let me other one stiff meow. That one. To go mad guitar and put guitar piano in it.
Mhm.
That one. What else? The 5 punani are dead tonight. On the shot dick man, that one there. on that rhythm.
How did you even? What was the thought process behind those remixes?
Man, like sometimes it's just the library of sounds in my head.
Mhm.
And you just hear a song and be like, oh man, this reminds me of this song, or the lyrical contents remind me of this song. Let me see if it works.
Yeah.
And some of it is trial and error too. You're like,
Mhm.
oh man, I tried it, but this didn't work.
Yeah.
Sometimes you try it, all right, this works.
Mhm.
Sometimes you force it and it worked live because you could speech it and thing. And it's trial and error. Like we have different versions of our remixes, dub plates.
Okay.
Yeah, so like we might try it on a different rhythm and like, all right, let's switch the rhythm. And then the one that get the most forward, that's the one we play all the time.
That's when you keep it.
Yeah, so just trial and error and keep trying, edit. Well, extended version, short version, like just go back and test them out. That's it. Yeah.
And how often you guys actually produce remixes and stuff and put out?
In current days, not as much as we should be.
Okay.
Yeah, like there's time wise, and acapellas and this and that. You know what I mean? It's just become more of a hassle than fun anymore. You know what I mean?
And what's your main? Are you actually doing production, or more remix production right now?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say who are you working with, or who have you worked with production wise?
I had a Beanman track. Pre-D. I have a track sitting with Pre-D. I don't know why we don't release it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me and Genie. I don't know, DJ Genie. We just built a track. He's in the soca world, so so we just put them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a lot of files. I have like full rhythms on my hard drive that sit there, mixed and mastered, and they're just collecting dust. I need to put them out.
Why? Why? Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe I just waiting for the right time, or I didn't feel it, or it's before its time. I don't know.
Sometimes it's all really comes down to a vibe. When you're building, you felt the vibe after you're done. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes you just need to actually just put them out and close your eyes to, you know?
Yeah. No, and that's what I tell a lot of people. It's like if you wait for the right time, there's never when is this right time. You know what I mean? Music
you have to
doesn't
make
have
the
a
time
right
right too. You have to make the time right. You have to create these lanes. You have to create the thing. Maybe I do it too much because the amount of focus what I put into per project is just a lot of time.
Yeah.
Like even like my birthday party events, it takes me 3 months alone just to the one event. And I'm like, man, my energy, by the time I'm done, I'm like, oh.
Because you're very intricate. Because I seen one of the promo videos for your birthday party. It had your daughter in it. It was almost like a minute and a half movie.
Yeah.
The look, the gloss, the effects. Like, what is this guy? What are you doing?
Yeah. Just to stay creative, and so I don't get bored with myself as well, you know. Because after a while, like I just get bored. I don't know about OCD or something.
Yeah.
Like I have to keep evolving, keep changing, keep adding new things.
Yeah. What keeps you inspired? What gives you that spark? Say, hey, you know what? I like that there.
I think the people, like the reactions from people, keep me inspired. You know, like, all right, that's cool. You know, that's awesome. That their energy is what I'm striving for or enjoy.
Yeah.
Or people like, yo, man, you changed my life, or I started DJing because listened to you, or whatever, you know. It's like, yo, how you do that? Like, all right, cool.
So it's always pushing the limit to see how far you could actually get away with bending the music.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And again, it's a lot of trial and error. You know what I mean? You're gonna put out. It's like these artists too. You put out 10 songs and maybe one of them catch.
Yeah.
Like one of them is going to be the one. So
You're right.
it's yes, you just have to constantly work, constantly put out, constantly try new things,
Mhm.
and you constantly try to motivate yourself. You know, like you could probably look at other sounds to get inspiration, other artists, other visuals from other places to get inspiration. Yeah, because even that birthday video is from a Khaled video. I took the idea from.
God,
Yeah,
you know what? That
it
makes sense.
it was a
That makes-
Khaled video, but a lot of people have not seen the Khaled video.
Yeah.
But not that I actually was biting it so people could relate to the both videos, but
Sure.
some of them like, yo, man. And then some people say, yo, Khaled steal Willy Chiney idea. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure all you guys are basically from the same place.
Yeah, Miami, yeah.
Mhm. And that's where everything's pumping. It's
Like even the early part of Khaled's career too is Black Chiney.
Mhm.
Like mashing up Fully Loaded and thing is Black Chiney remixes. And thing,
What?
yeah. Check the history.
Yeah, I didn't realize that he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
actually. I thought he was always playing his own. His own.
Nah,
I
that
know
was-
he had his dubs and stuff, but I didn't
Yeah.
realize he was
Like
playing Black
remixes
China
and stuff,
remixes.
that's Dups.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Mhm.
Crazy. Just to know that what you guys done in Miami affected the entire globe with the musical style that you
Yeah,
guys
that's
had.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like even like the
Cool.
Major Lazer, their pattern style was
Mhm.
stemmed off. Like Diplo said that to Dups is like, yo, like he was trying to recreate the Black China thing, and this is what evolved out of it.
What?
And it's probably it's nowhere close to what it was, but
Yeah.
that's probably what he was striving for, you know?
That's crazy to know that you guys has inspired generations upon generations upon
Mhm.
generation of DJs, and look how big it is. For somebody like Dippo to say that Black Chiney inspired him, that's insane.
And it's crazy. Like Bounty Killer had to do Super Dups, me name Super Dups live
Yeah.
on a stage show. That's a dub plate remix. Me, him, Super Dups.
A medium blood clot super.
Yeah, let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find it. Oh. Let me see.
What?
But yeah, so that's
Yeah.
it's crazy still. It's
And I'm pretty sure you guys laugh about certain things, especially when you might even put out a remix and there might be a little mistake that hurts your spirit, but everybody else loves this.
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're a perfectionist like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Some parts of it. Sometimes we're not even thinking about those remixes. It's the next remix, you know. So it's
Yeah.
like, oh man, I love this remix. It's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
It's like an old song. It's like, all right, yeah, all right,
Yeah.
that's nice.
On to the next one.
Yeah.
What? What actually keeps you motivated?
In recent days, my family keeping me motivated.
Mhm.
Yeah, the music,
Mhm.
just evolution.
Mhm.
Yeah, because like you could lose morale on a day to day if you get lost into this Twitter and this Instagram and checking followings and this and that. Like, don't do it for that reason. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mhm.
Just stay true to yourself and do what you do best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I have a round here called Rapid Facts, where I ask you some quick questions. You give me back some quick answers. All right?
Hold on, let me play that me name Super Dups thing for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, wait, it's the live one. The live one.
Mhm.
Watch it. Me, name, Supa, Dups. Supa, Dups. Cross. Well, while I don't be seeing everybody.
That's on a live stage show. Live.
Wow.
Yeah, that's in Costa Rica. Like they actually ripped the remix off of the CD and played on the radio, like it's a regular song.
Funny, it's the man's name. You know what I mean?
That's the biggest song in Costa Rica at the time.
Crazy. Because when I was speaking to DJ Cheeky Dubs,
Yeah.
he told me he got his name from Supa Dups. And
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, man, that was his inspiration
Oh,
for his name.
Dubs, Cheeky Dubs.
Yeah.
So Cheeky Dubs.
Yeah, his is Dubs, but he says he got the inspiration from Super Dups.
Yeah,
You
so
know
it's
what I
probably
mean?
like Chiney Dups.
Yeah.
Dubs. That's cool.
Yeah, no, crazy. Again, you never know who you inspire.
Yeah,
But that was, I've never heard that before. That was crazy.
that's crazy.
The man had to DJ
an
Meaty and Supa Dups. That's funny. That's funny. Let's get into the rapid facts here. All right.
All right.
All right. What's your favorite color?
Red.
All right. What's your biggest fear?
Flopping.
All right. Good. What's your favorite food?
Rice.
Yeah. Are you a
Yeah, fill into the stereotype.
Are you a cooker or a cleaner?
Cook.
Okay. What's the last book you read or listened to?
Oh no, the book I read is Wealthy Barber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one. Okay. What's your hobby?
Equipment.
All right. What's your hidden talent?
Man, see things and do it.
Yeah. Yeah. You're a doer. Yeah. Okay. What makes you relax? How do you relax?
Let's sit down and do nothing.
Yeah.
TV. Watch TV. What you
This guy. One song that has the biggest influence on your career.
Man, that one.
Mhm.
I can't answer that. Too many songs.
There
What?
has- just say one, and then we'll figure it out.
What up, gangsta? That just popped up in my head. I don't know. But,
Yeah.
or no, don't put my nigga. See murder.
Yeah.
That one there, man. Yeah, that one. Don't put my niggas.
Okay. All right. Your favorite movie of all time.
I was gonna say Little Mermaid. But Ready Player One.
Ready Player One.
Yeah, that was a good dope movie. Man, I watched too many movies. That one's it.
You're a movie guy.
Dope. Yeah.
Okay. Do you prefer water or juice?
Water.
Okay. Something sweet or salty?
Salt.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite comedian of all time?
Man. I'm gonna go with Chappelle.
Yeah. Okay. If you
Yeah.
okay, if you could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be?
Let's go. I'd have dinner with MJ, Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Pick the musical brain, not
Mhm.
the pedophile part. You know what I'm saying? Bob Marley, next great.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe like Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see where your mind's at. There, last one here. The best advice you've received, and who was it from?
Man, just never give up. Dups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the end of the rapid facts here. Now we're at the end here. You have anything you want to say, any big ups, any contacts, anything, leave all your info right here, right now.
Just big up Entertainment Report Podcast, Muscle.
Bob.
You don't know, big up my wife,
Mhm.
Life for Life, Mackenzie, big up Mommy, big up the whole Black China family, Super Dups, Baba Chin, English Fire, Brandon, Special K, Walshy.
Mhm.
Who else? Everybody catching, you know what I mean? Just big up the whole world, big up the fans, and yeah, enough love, enough respect. And look out for soundboypro.com. Check it out. Sign up for the classes. And yeah, mad.
Where could they find out all the info on Soundboy Pro?
Soundboypro.com is right now it's just a landing page. So you put your email in there, and when classes are ready, then we'll launch out when you could order the classes and things.
Good, perfect.
And then also on YouTube, I have the tutorials up on youtube.com. Well, Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, Twitter, every social media at Willy Remix. WILLYCHINREMIX.
Crazy. One last question I didn't ask you.
Uh-huh.
Sound Clash. Are you into any Sound Clash or anything like that?
Man, I love Sound Clash, but another thing that takes up so much energy. Energy. I love tone clash. I love dub plates.
Mhm.
It's just a lot of energy
Mhm. What
and,
classes
and
have
money
you been in?
and money.
And contacts.
Yeah, contacts and money.
Yeah.
Like money talks. You know what I mean? Like you could get some stuff done, but like when you have money,
Yeah.
it gets done a lot quicker.
Mhm. What's the last class you've actually been in, or have you been in any outside of the culture clash?
Just we clashed jugglers in Germany
Okay.
a while back, a couple years ago.
Mhm.
Yeah. Before that, we just had a clash named Knockout Clash in Miami.
Who was in that one there?
Juice Cementa, Innocent, Poison Dart. Panther was supposed to be in it, but he never showed up.
Yes, I remember this one here. This was like about 3 years ago or something. Huh?
No, that was way longer than that.
It was
like,
longer than that.
Yeah, like 8 years ago or so.
Yeah. Okay, so you're not really, you like it, but that's not really your scene. Where would
Yeah,
you
like
find
even
Willy
Black
Chiney?
China in general, the Black China from start just been a juggling song too.
Mhm.
You know, but we have songs.
Mhm.
We can't stand up in certain dance.
Of course we know this.
Yeah. We could clash though. We can clash though. We have songs.
Yeah.
But most of our dub plates, majority of our dub plates are designed for juggling. You know?
Got you. Are we gonna see you doing any lives while we're on lockdown here, juggling?
Maybe. I don't know. The live thing. It's not piquing my interest. It's not
Why not?
piquing my interest. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're teaching everybody how to make it look good, sound good,
Yeah,
do this, OBS, all of this stuff
I
here.
prefer watching them, you know. So like, yo, let me
Yeah.
just tell people how to make it better for me.
You're the coach. You know what I mean? You're the
Yeah.
coach. I
Yeah,
hear you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I like live feedback. I like the comments are cool, but you want to see people. I more prefer like the Zoom parties and thing. Cause you can see
Okay.
people.
Okay, so it's not just the comments. You want to actually.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't. It's almost like playing radio or something. I don't care to
Yeah.
play radio. You know, it's like
Mhm.
playing songs in my bedroom.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If we're down till 2021, I'm pretty sure your mind might change.
No,
and
for
you
sure.
feel
Like
better.
I've done a few, you know, but
Mhm.
I'm not going on there every day
Mhm.
to go do a live or
Yeah.
once a week. If
Yeah.
it's just every now and then, you probably see me pop up and be like, all right, cool. Or
Yeah.
I'm playing a live in Italy or playing one in London or somewhere, you know, like that's cool for me. Or a different market, like, you know, France or somewhere. You know what I mean? Like that's cool for me. I like touching different markets.
Yeah, definitely. Willy, it's been an amazing conversation. Your
Respect.
knowledge, what you like, the way how you see things, it's always so crazy. You know what I mean? Thank you again. Before I get you out of here, I need you to produce the show one more time, please.
Produce the show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's you on
Crazy.
the screen. It overexposed now, but
Big up. What are you using? Apertures?
wait. Oh no, I actually bought these lights like 6 years ago before Aperture dropped them thing. Like these is a so cool LED 100.
Yeah.
I would have bought a light kit a long time ago. And then I just bought this dome like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And then I have this little light. This is like a little $50 light.
Mhm.
These are some Home Depot lights with gels on it.
It's the gels that makes a difference.
Yeah, the gel. Oh, I don't even have this. I have two of them actually. Look at the blue. I forgot to turn that one on. And these lights are the coolest ones I have right here. The ones in the lamp.
Yeah.
Like these are the
Okay.
coolest ones. Yeah.
Change your mood.
You can change the mood, intensity, and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah.
That's
But lighting,
why I
and
love
then have the lights in the ceiling, everything. Yeah.
Oh, once I turned on the camera and I seen your setup, it was wild. I said, "Yo, we're in for a treat today." Willy Chin remix.
But I've been messing with the video for a long time, you know.
I know you don't have to tell me this. I know that. You know what I mean? I know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That too sparked a lot of DJs putting out videos, recap videos, recording themselves. A lot. I think I was one of the beginners of putting out these recap videos and things.
The recaps, okay.
Yeah, before you'd have to wait like a month or two for event recap. Like I used to just after the party, boom, boom, yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Now I see the recaps now coming out, as you said, like next day, 12 o'clock next day. Like, what? You guys don't sleep?
Yeah, so that's what it fueled. Like a lot of DJs having cameras now and things.
Yeah.
And that
It's
was
good.
just my personal hobby, as well as seeing everything going visual on Instagram and YouTube and all
Mhm.
these platforms is like all visual,
Yeah.
all visual. So now we're in a visual setting, and a few DJs are prepared for it, while
You're
others
right.
are playing catch up now. You know.
It's that social currency. Your social currency has to be topped up from before all of this happened. Because
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now, as
yeah.
you said, you are playing catch up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Willy Chin,
All right, bless
thank
up.
you so very
Bless
much.
up.
Big up yourself. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out. I like that. This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinesmusichut.com.